Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? It is the, what, 9th of December, 2020. And we are here for yet another programming stream. I did a little recording before the stream today, so I'm already... Whoa! And I just got started! We've already got a raid! IAmHardliner, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. What were you working on today? IAmHardliner. My viewers should check you out. Welcome. It's good to have you. But hello, I was just doing my little intro, and you're already hopping in here. But welcome. Let me say hi to everyone, and then we'll talk about what I want to do today. Let's see. Baldathis was talking before the stream, but also still got first. Oh yes. I guess the first announcement today is we now have fancy subscriber badges. We're playing some Mario Kaizo ROM hacks. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, I forgot to set up the plushies. Oh, I have super failed you guys today. Let me get some plushies set up. I was recording. I forgot the plushies. But they're mostly. Let's see. I gotta make sure my feet aren't on the stream. Okay, we're good. We'll get some plushies up in here. Hi, plushies. Sure, and we can get Reginald in here. I gotta get carpet from over here though. Carpet was sitting upside down like this in the bed, so I think that's how we're gonna have carpet for today. Hopefully that's good for you guys. But how's it going, rollers? As well, Michaela is here. RKJ is here. We've got Yoda joined. We've got Preox. We've got Leaf. How's it going, Leaf? Preox says pragmating. What? Baba Badge says Yoda Trade. Yeah. Captain says, "Is your carpet my carpet?" What? But anyway, plushies are back. Stream saved. We're all good. Also, hello again, Cat Peasant. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Cat PW? Hello. +1 for the plushies. Yes, indeed. IAmHardliner, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Leaf Me says, I finally finished all my finals. Ooh, congrats. Oh man, I remember school. Those are days that I don't necessarily want to return back to. Oh, I was recording before this, so I should have that video up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm starting to get caught up on Advent of Code Solutions videos, which is actually going to make it a lot trickier because it means I'm going to have to record them sooner and more often rather than having a backlog. Hey, what's up, togglebit? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. I actually have to edit one of them because there's a pretty dumb mistake that I don't want to just be like sitting staring at the camera for a minute, so I have to edit day 8s because I goofed. Global variables got me. But yeah. Perak says, we don't remember school finally, yet we continue to drive ourselves to constantly learning. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. School is supposed to be an environment where you're constantly learning, and I feel like practical application of stuff is a better way to learn. Just in general. But then again, I'm not really a book type learner, so that might just be how I roll. Who knows? Hey, what's up, TubeWorm? Good to see you. School as shit. TubeWorm, where's your badge? Where's your badge, TubeWorm? I'm just messing. I miss school, and I feel like I miss school and feeling like I have any idea what's going on. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Togglebit. Hello. I feel like I've learned 1,000 times more outside of school than I have in school. Yeah, me too. I was just saying because there's... Cappy W, you didn't have to. You didn't have to give TubeWorm a badge, but now you have a badge, TubeWorm. Thank you for the gift sub, Cappy W. Appreciate that. And a button for you, chat. IAmHardliner says, I'm off for today. Have a nice stream, and good night, everyone. Well, thank you for the raid, and it's good to see you, and welcome to the stream. Ooh, look at your badge. You got the purple one. I see. The thing is, the purple one I think is really good, but it's only there for one month and 2 month subs. So I don't know. I might have to reorder them. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Anthony embraced the buttons. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Maybe a button emote. Yeah, I was thinking. Let me show you what I was looking at. I think it was on Amazon. Which actually, is Amazon a risky click to show on stream? Doesn't that dox me? Let's see if I can find the one that I want to make into an emote. Was it on Amazon? It was like a nice blue swirly button. Maybe it was on Google Images. Shirt button. I could have sworn it was on Amazon though. This is close to it. It kind of looked like this one here a little bit, but it was a nice like blue swirly button, so I think I might do that as an emote. I'll probably just go with the same Fiverr person that made these ones because I don't know, the quality is pretty good. They actually look way better at larger sizes, but you know, Twitch chat only displays them in 18 pixels by 18 pixels. Recordings. Where's the folder? This one. And badges. So these are what they look like at larger sizes. But there's, you know, 1 month, I think it's 3, 6, 9, a year, year and a half, 2 years, and then maybe I'm off by one. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, these are the badges. That's what they look like at full size. But they're, I don't know, they're kind of neat. I'm pretty happy with them. It's weird that this one looks blurry at full size and this one looks less blurry. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's Windows downsizing it. Oh, this one does too. It must just be Windows downsizing it. And doing it poorly. But anyway, those are the sub badges. They are a thing now. Hey, what's up, Senpaz? Hello, hello. You've also got a fancy badge. TubeWorm says, I hate that badges change automatically. Oh yeah, it would be nice to be able to pick them. I thought it might be a good idea to spam a button emote if somebody gives gifted subs. Yeah, that's true. I was also thinking of making a like beer mug that has W3 on the side for W3 schools. I think that would be a fun one, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Red Scratcher? Ooh, my voice went all weird there. And now it's back to normal. That was strange. What? C3301! Yo, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome back. It's good to have you. 7 months of subscribers, of subscription. Check out your new fancy badge, C3301. You should have the I don't know, the gold one, the first gold one. Anyway, good to see you. Been a while. Hi, Red Scratcher. Hello, hello. Making my website with minimum / no JavaScript, taking inspiration from you. Yeah, speaking of no / little JavaScript, this is entirely a static website with no JavaScript, and pre-commit.ci has no JavaScript either. So I'm liking. I mean, I need to fix this. This looks fugly. Looks bad. It will look better when I add GitLab. Hopefully, maybe, probably. We'll see. But I know it's a thing. We will protect our homeland. Yeah. C301, hello, hello. It's good to see you. All right. So I wanted to talk about open source stuff because I did one little thing since last stream. I did talk about this a little bit last night. But I don't know. I feel like most of you don't stop by for the, or I mean, a good chunk of you stop by for the Advent of Code streams, but not everyone does. But I worked on this patch in Go for Terraform because Terraform this is actually like, again, like another weird thing that's partially related to stuff that I was working on, but are also because of pre-commit. This is actually the second ask in the same day that's like, hey, can I exclude some file from this hook? And it's like, yeah, you've missed the point of pre-commit. That's like part of the whole reason that it exists. Hey, what's up, Igorovic or Igorovic? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, there's, you know, hook level exclude or global exclude. And then I found this issue in Terraform, which is like, you know, the dependency lock file has the wrong permissions, and sure as shit, I went and checked my lock file, and it has the wrong permissions, and so I made a patch to confirmed and new. But wait, I already sent a patch. Just review my patch, Daniel Dreyer. Issue is not yet triaged, but I already have a patch. Oh, removed new. Okay, confirmed. Okay, cool. But anyway, the patch for this was pretty straightforward, which is just don't use mode perm. Mode perm is a bit mask. It's supposed to be for grabbing just the mode permission bits from the entire stat line, and it was being used as the file the file permissions here, and so of course it was always setting 777, which you don't want, so I set it to 644, which is what you should do for normal files, and so that should fix this problem. I also wrote a little test that makes sure it does not have the executable bit. But anyway, Rock says what you need there is some passion for CSS. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm probably just gonna take the button from the other one and make that the login button. But LeafMe says it's still classified as static if you're using a templating engine. Yeah, I guess what I meant to say more than static is server-side rendering instead of client-side rendering. Yeah, so server-side rendered, not static. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. Hey, what's up, Arthino? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. AFK Solux says, any tips for getting into coding? First time being here. Well, welcome to the stream. I have a video about my advice there. Explains getting... Is it this one? No, that's the... Oh yeah, it is that one. Okay, so check out that video. I talk about my advice there, but my TLDR is like, learn syntax of some language and then build projects to learn knowledge. Knowledge! Hey, what's up, Zayotic? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. And Robin, how's it going? RKJ says, maybe you didn't fill out the PR template. There wasn't a PR template. I was actually like very happy that there wasn't a PR template. But I know that they require this weird sign-off shit, so I did that. But yeah, they don't have a PR template. They have an issue template, but not a pull request one. Boog report. Oh, also Michaela's hosting. Hello, Michaela. Yeah, here's their. Oh my God, their issue template is pretty long. But yeah, anyway. Granted, it's only been 22 hours since I've submitted this, but I would have looked at the PR by now. They looked at the issue. Why didn't they just look at the pull request? It's in one line. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I'm not super blocked on this. I just figured it was something cool to do. I think I've actually contributed to Terraform already, or at least some HashiCorp thing, because I already had their CLA signed. And I hate CLAs, so it must have been a real good reason for me to sign it. I think CLAs are kind of garb. How do I actually figure out if I click on this? Maybe... Actually, this would probably be faster. Author me. No issues. Of course, it resets it. Huh. What did I contribute to that's HashiCorp? It wasn't Terraform. Oh, it was probably Packer. The Packer? Pull request. It would have been a PR if I did anything, right? Author me? No, not Packer. Vagrant? Oh, maybe it's Vagrant. Lol. Wonder who that is. It wasn't Vagrant either? What the hell was it? Huh. It might have been the Terraform provider? I have no idea. I have no idea what it was, but I already had signed it, so it was clearly something. I've done so much fucking open source that I don't even know at this point what it could have been. Oh, I know what it was. It was the VS Code plugin for Terraform. It was this. It's totally gonna be this. I was doing this for Babby, 100%. It's gonna be this. Yep, we found it. Bingo. I just signed a stupid CLA for this. It's probably one line change. I also fixed some white space. Yeah, fucking one character change. One character change. But I fixed their new lines too. I'm surprised they weren't like, don't touch my white space. That's what I would have done. Oh, and then they commented, I'm gonna lock this. Like, you don't have to lock pull requests and send a comment. That's silly, but anyway. Anyway. Little Babby fix for Babby. That's why I signed the CLA. Now it makes sense. But anyway. Anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind on chat. Let me catch up. Let's see. Go for Mana is weird. Yeah, I didn't really like what it did here on this one line here. Like, this to me just is so unreadable. Like jamming the operator, the number, and the variable all together into one contiguous string. Just something about this just feels really wrong. I would have put a space here between these, but anyway, Anthony writes Go. I've actually written a lot of Go. But I don't necessarily enjoy writing Go, but I do write a lot of Go. You ignored my host. I didn't ignore your host. I just was slow at reading it. I got to you eventually, Michaela. Need some help with CSS? I work on Tailwind. Oh, you work on Tailwind. Oh, that's why you're always in Jordan's chat. That makes sense. I mean, CSS is not really my priority at the moment, but I do kind of want to move off of Bootstrap at some point because it's a little bit clunky and dated, although Bootstrap 5 might be a little bit better. I don't know. I don't want a build system. That's kind of my only constraint. I know you can just include the whole Tailwind blob, but it's kind of too big to be that useful. I don't know. I don't want to have to npm install to build this thing. Is my bottom line. Hey, what's up, NYE dude? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, what's up, Journey in AI? Hello. Learn knowledge, right, Michaela? Banat says, "Oh, Tony Chan. So yesterday I was working with some concurrency Python and had to make a synchronized like in Java. Fortunately, I found a library called wrapped and the decorator wrapped.synchronize. I wonder if something similar exists in the standard library." So usually synchronized in Java means that you're probably not working with your system properly because synchronizing on self is a little bit messy. Usually you want to actually have your main locking primitives and use those. And Python provides those in the threading module. So there's, semaphore lock and more complicated like conditions and is there a read-write lock in here? There's an R-lock. Oh yeah, R-lock is the read-write lock. Semaphores. There's even events. There's timers. There's barriers. There's, with statement. Bounded semaphores too. But anyway, yeah. This is how you would do synchronization primitives in Python with the threading module. But yeah, wrapped has a lot of like, it's kind of a grab bag of decorator things. It's not necessarily, I think, well organized. It's just kind of like a whole bunch of junk thrown into one thing, but I don't know. You're filtering open PRs. Oh yeah, sure, but I was reading the closed number. You can still see the closed number without filtering. But yeah, I don't have to remove that. Who's the blocked user? I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's just not talk about it. I have like a 95% certainty on who it is. Spots are cancer, I despise them. Yeah, the autocode spots are really obnoxious. Sam Fella says, "You once explained on stream that you can use -r recurrence syntax in additional dependencies for pre-commit. I just tried it with Pylon but got no such file or directory. Am I doing something wrong here?" I don't think that works. So pre-commit never uses your repository during installation. So any reference to your current directory will not work because pre-commit installs from /. intentionally, I guess. So yeah, and a requirements.txt file is not cacheable. So usually the suggestion with Pylint is to not use it that way. And instead use it as a system hook, which is why on pre-commit.com it is documented that way. Because Pylint, oh, I don't want to print. Or have special requirements that don't allow them to run in isolation, such as Pylint. Pylint is not a static linter. Pylint is a dynamic linter, so it requires your source and its dependencies to work at all. And so it doesn't fit well into the isolated tools, installation, caching, etc. stuff. It's kind of the oddball out. And so you kind of want to use a local system hook for it. Now pre-commit does provide mirrors Pylint, and that's still useful if you are just using the static checks and not the dynamic checks. So for instance, like pi3k is a static check that works well with this. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Cam here? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, requirements.txt files are not supported in pre-commit. Because there would be no way to cache them. You would have to like read the requirements text file or read the requirements text, assume that it doesn't include other requirements text files, assume that it doesn't reference external repositories, and you know, solving that in a tractable manner is or solving that in any manner is not tractable. You didn't say passion. What was I being passionate about? Robin says, I was in Jordan's chat before I joined Talon. Oh, I see. So he says it's your passion. There we go. Okay. Hello again, NYE dude. Doing well. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. What's up, Rodriabala? Man, I always have a hard time reading your name for some reason. But welcome back. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, By Satisfied? Hello, hello. A really important question. What fonts do you use in your editors? I just installed Emacs from scratch on Windows, so it has the default config. I am using the font Consolas right now. I actually really like Consolas. I really like Consolas as a font. I'm using just the default Ubuntu Mono, I think, here. Preferences. And I think you can download, of course you can download Ubuntu Mono. I don't know. Mono space regular. That's not Ubuntu Mono. But I think it's provided in the font package. Oh my god, why do I have so many fonts packages? Locate monospace. I don't know how to find it. I don't know what this font is called, but anyway, you could probably download that if this is a font that you like, but I just go with the default one. No reason to change it. Just call me Rodri. Okay, cool. I will do that. Sounds good. Sandoval says, I need dynamic checking because of Django. Thanks for the explanation. I mean, you don't necessarily need dynamic checking. You can just kind of ignore the dynamicism part. Kevin, welcome back. Do you see how you have a fancy little star on your sub badge, Kevin? Also, check out the sub badges. It's Kevin eating noodles, trying to survive on bread and water after donating his life savings to Anthony. Kevin. Kevin, stop spending money you don't have. Ubango Mondo is a really well-made font, but it's disgusting, says TubeWorm. I see. The Dalton Mag guy has made some really decent fonts. Well, I'm fine with whatever font I'm using, so it's fine. If you don't eat spaghetti at least 4 times a week, are you really living? Spoken like a true Italian there. Okay, so I think that gets us caught up on everything. I don't really have plans for today, and the stream's gonna be shorter for today. jbpratt, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Good to see you. 8 months of subs. And you check out your fancy badge, jbpratt. Check it out. You've got a fancy button. That's good to see you again. So the plan that I had for today is, yeah, badges, right? Oh, we got the 6 months badge. Nice, nice. I wonder how many of the 2020 emotes I have. I have like not very many of them. I'll have to hang out some channels where there's lots of gift subs. jbpratt says, you too? Happy to support. Awesome. Well, it's good to see you. Okay, so I did a bunch of stuff in pre-commit.ci yesterday. A bunch of stuff. I spent like 4 hours just working on pre-commit.ci. Though nothing really changed. It was mostly a lot of backend refactoring. So one of the things that I did is there used to be this update install lambda, which sat in this main pre-commit.ci repository, and it made deploying way more clunky because I'd have to like type out the particular lambda I was deploying every time, and I couldn't use my normal configuration. So I split this lambda out into a separate repository, which is kind of silly because yeah, this is the lambda. It's literally just this code right here. So I made a whole nother repository for it. I had to bring in all the data classes for everything else. But I set that up and did a bunch of stuff to deploy this safely. So deploying this safely was actually really tricky because if you look in Terraform, and we look at lambda update install, you'll notice that the module path is encoded in the infrastructure, and there's no way to deploy the infrastructure atomically with the code. And so I had to do some really tricky stuff to not have any downtime here. Now, granted, there's probably not enough users that warranted the amount of work that I put in to do this the correct way, but I still felt that it was, good to do this the correct way and not be sloppy, even though, I don't have that many users yet. Actually, I did want to look at the number of runs that we've had so far, but I'll do that in a second. But anyway, what I did, which is actually I thought was like pretty clever, big brain, is I built a lambda that contained the old code and the new code, so that I could deploy essentially 2 apps in one lambda bundle, and then have Terraform point to the old bundle, and then have it switch over to the new bundle, while having the thing not have downtime, and then I could remove the old code from the bundle with another deploy. But I had to manually build up a zip that had both of the applications in it and do that deployment, and it worked. So that was pretty cool, but also way more complicated than it needed to be. Andrew says, I installed Emacs after using Portico for some hours. That one had a cool look, but I wanted to start slowly with default packages and add more as needed. So far, I prefer Vim commands to move around over Emacs. Moving finger from control to alt feels clunky to me for some reason. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, what's up, bulgarianfeta? Bulgarianfeta, like the cheese. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I like cheese. Cheese is good. Oh, another thing that I did is I changed it so this environment variable is set in Terraform instead of doing it in code. The way I was doing it in code was kind of clunky before, so this is a lot more flexible. Hey, what's up? Pitacot, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. This is me decomping that that lambda. Oh, I also moved the credentials. I forgot about that too. That's still more decomp. Okay, here. Yeah, this is what I was doing before. In Python, I was manually setting the environment variable and then importing inline so that I was avoiding the import side effects. But now I don't need any of this because this is set globally as part of Lambda. And I had to do this like weird closure-based function as well, and so anyway, it's better in basically every way. I no longer have this weird make lambda handler function. I just have this, which just does a normal module level assignment. So I don't need anything special anymore. And again, like this is just module level function instead of nested function. And I did that for all of the lambdas. So there's web, update, install, emails, auto updater, periodic. I think that's it. So there's 5 lambdas, so I did that for all of them. Hello again, bulgarianfeta. Hello. iSatisfied says, Anthony, I need you to know that because of you, I dove headfirst into learning everything about abstract syntax trees. Ooh. I actually think... I mean, I haven't written linters in a while, but I spent a lot of time working with the AST. All repos grep. Oh, I did this cool thing before. What did we do that? So look at the highest module count imports in all of my code. All repos grep from or import, and then not a dot plus in Python files. That'll get us all the imports, which is lots of them. And then cut dash d dash f3. Actually, I should probably grab Aceltilly out of this, and and probably pre-commit. Grab dash e. Those are the things that are actually mine, because I have maintainership in a bunch of other places that are not mine. Cut dash d dash f3. Grep dash eo. So for whatever reason, get grep does not support dash o, which really bugs me. So I have to repeat this pattern again. Should get us, if I put a quote here, this should get us those, and then if we sort unique dash c sort dash rn, not rn, but we have the most popular ones at the bottom. So this is imports by count in all of my projects. It looks like pre-commit has the most imports, probably just because it has the most code. PyTest, this one also has a lot of code, so it makes sense this one is big. PyTest has a lot. Testing, which is my own local testing library. OS is my most popular. Oh, this shouldn't have done this. Oh, I should have put a space there. Let me fix my regex, and maybe it'll be better after that. I think typing is going to be higher than OS, actually. Yeah, okay, so typing is our highest big boy there. Then, internal imports, PyTest, my own testing library, OS. This is, again, a top-level project. Sys is next, then argparse. I have 88 Python libraries, it looks like. Pigment hooks, again, local library. Subprocess, contextlib. This is unit test.mock, which I'm surprised it's that high. That's actually higher than I would want it to be. Regular expressions is up there. That's kind of surprising. The future module, future flags, I guess. JSON. Again, a project. Another pre-commit down here. I'm surprised it falls off that quickly. AST, IO, functools, shutil, curses. I'm surprised curses is that high. Huh. Flask is pretty high. I mean, third-party libraries were basically just PyTest and Flask so far. Temp file, Schlex, SQLite. I'm surprised SQLite's that low. I like to use SQLite a lot. But you'll notice nowhere in here is pathlib. Whoa, C profile. What? Is that what it's still called in Python 3? I thought it was just called profile. Python 3. Oh, it is still called C profile? Okay, maybe I was thinking of pickle. Yeah, you won't see pickle in here either. Ooh, imp. That one's deprecated. Vuxzoig. But anyway, kind of a fun little pattern. If you guys want this pattern, I don't know why you would, but I will paste it for you. Floofy. For regex madness. There you go. Roger says usually regular expressions like it's no biggie. That's low-key a superpower. Well, I don't know. I feel like I've been working on with regular expressions for so long that it's not that problematic. Yeah, I think there's no pathlib here. I guess we could do all repos grab pathlib start.py, and this will list PyTest, but not mine. So if we do repos, yeah. Whoa, VM update uses pathlib. What? No, because pathlib didn't even exist then. Oh, it's a test. Okay. I'm gonna say. Is the chat thing open source, says TubeWorm? Which chat thing? The bot? Of course it is. The chat bot? This one? Yeah. You've been here long enough to know that, right? Toby Peter says, off-topic question, if you don't mind, have you ever had problems printing strings with curly brackets in it? Like, not simply trying to print a string which is built with F strings, it should print curly curly, but I get AAAPR curly brace. Can you show an example, Toby Peters? I'm not sure what you're asking. Or like what error message you're seeing. But yeah, I've seen the like, you know, key error message before. Hey, what's up, HNRYE? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. From now, I'll pronounce Jason like a French guy. 820 typings. Oh, whoa, yeah. What would C profile be? It is a profiling module for Python. C profile. I've actually contributed to this module. But it allows you to do, you know, function call tracing and, you know, cumulative time, per call, total time analysis, and call counts. It's helpful for figuring out like where code is slow. Are the plushies open source? No, I think they are very much proprietary. Roger says to-do list, Python program that uses pastebin API and automatically uploads selection to it and writes it in chat. So I could already chain all that together because Floofy, Floofy has a thing for that. Install. I know it's not called Floofy; it's called Fluffy. And Floofy sounds better. But there's a Fluffy FPB, fput, FPB, echo hi to FPB, and then this will give me a pastebin, and then I could take that link and post it directly to chat. So that would work. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard. Kevin Joberg says, by the way, can I get a heyo for my part 1 implementation of day 9? Ah! Input dot reverse each dot each cons. Preamble +1 reuse true. Any combination has a sum. This is fucking dope. This is so crazy. How does this thing work? That's really cool. But I would hate anyone that would have to. I would hate. I would hate sending this off to someone else to maintain, because they'd be like, what?" I mean, this part's fine. This I have no fucking idea what's going on. I mean, I understand what it's doing. I don't understand how it's doing it though. And the only reason I understand what it's doing is because I implemented the same problem, but with more code. But that's still pretty cool. Should performance characteristics, but it's damn just. I actually don't know how to get faster than. Well, I mean, you can get better than the combinations solution with a set lookup, but I don't know how to actually improve over the. I guess you could use a queue or a deck to slightly improve things, but yeah, I don't know. I just had the crappy copy over and over and over solution, which wasn't so bad. The bot is the chat window. IRC thing. What? Which did I talk about something else and I've just it's completely lost my mind? I don't know. Sorry. It's a much older bear. Hello, hello. What language is this? It's Crystal. I read a little bit of Crystal in 2018? 2019? One of the two. Proprietary plushies, yeah. Mother Hecker. Bulioster says, oh nice, 24-hour stream. Wait, what? I didn't sign up for that. What are you talking about? What? Where do you see somebody's changed my stream info? No, we're good. I am way too tired to do a 24-hour stream. Audible now replaces this when I type "aw" and hit tab. Oh, what the fuck? Must be a sponsored emote. Oh, I gotta copy this link because Twitch's linkifier sucks. Each cons iterates over the collection, yielding chunks of size count, but advancing one by one. Oh. By default, a new array is created and yielded for each consecutive slice of elements. As reuse is given, the array can be reused. If reuse is an instance of array, deck, or similar collection type, it will be reused. So if you use deck, isn't it going to be more efficient than it creating an array? Shouldn't it create a deck by default? So if you do like reuse equals an empty deck, that's what I would hope would be faster than making an array. Though I don't know how Crystal or Ruby implements arrays, so. This seems like extremely specific method. I'm like kind of surprised that such a thing exists. Because I don't know when you would use this other than this very particular problem. But anyway, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So Peter says, I uploaded my script. If you jump to line 121, you can see what I'm doing. So one little tip for linking on GitHub is you can click on the line and it'll give you a link. And then you can press Y and it'll give you a permalink. Okay, this makes sense to me. So the thing is, or the general rule of thumb with format in Python, both for dot format and for f strings, is if you want to print a single curly brace, so if you have just a normal string, printing a curly brace is really easy. But if you want to print a f string with a single curly brace, you're going to get a syntax error because this is a specialized syntax. And the way to escape a curly brace in f strings is to double it. Now, granted, in this case, you don't need to make this an f string at all because you're not actually substituting anything here. You're just you know, you're just having literal curly braces. So I would remove the f prefix and then remove the doubling here, and then that string will be the same. So you can just have like, you know, return curly brace, and that'll work. But I'm still not sure what you mean on your question. Also, this makes me concerned. I guess this can't possibly be injected, but these are doubled. I guess you don't have any variables here, so maybe this isn't. I don't know. P exec. What is p exec? Command stir. Oh, Shelly gets true. Yeah. Sure as shit, right there. Did I do one about shell equals true? I think I did one about os.system. This video? Yeah. But anyway. This is likely a security problem if you, depending on how you use it. Pexec. Let's see if we can find a shell injection. Oh my goodness, stop dinging. There we go, pexec. This one we know is fine. PIID. This is the process ID, so this is probably fine. That's probably an integer, right? Yeah, it's a number. Okay, so maybe this is safe in this particular use case, but I'd be concerned. But anyway, I'm still not sure what the question is because I think you just removed the f string there. I saw the Sierra and all I could think of was crust. I thought the chatbot is separate from the chat display thing. Nope, they're both the same thing. This is, you can see how it's italicized here. That's it replying. But yeah, no, they're all the same. Everything is there. It's not crystal clear to me. 24-hour stream sounds good. I don't think that's gonna happen. Using a deck would be faster. It was specifically designed for admin of code 2020, right? Maybe Eric created Crystal. Ditchy says, isn't that basically a sliding window? Kind of, yeah. Actually, if I still make Crystal, wouldn't it be Crystal without an extra A? Using the S string below. Oh. Damn it, I closed it. Let me open that again. But you don't need it to be an F string there. You just need curly braces. Wait, how does this code work at all? As soon as this is returned, none of this code down here possibly runs. This code is all dead. Unless there's some like weird indentation shenanigans going on here. Not 112, 12. Are there tabs? Are there mixed tabs? There are mixed tabs. No, but it's still, this is still all dead code here. Okay, where do you use this? Gumball. What is this function called? Get window info. Oh, you're just printing it here. Yeah, this should just print normal curly braces, right? What are you trying to print? I guess is the question. Because I don't see this used after here. I'm confused. Why explicitly make shell equals true always? Oh, the default is shell false. Oh. Is this related to the F string thingy? Yes. This is 100% related to this. This is so that people can't so this is what happens when I format a message as the output. And if somebody had put their own placeholder into this format string, they could spit out any of the parameters, which potentially spews out credentials. I think it's safer now. I think it only prints out things that are in the actual private message. But it used to format the config into this, and so you could potentially do like curly brace config dot API key and then get my API key. But I fixed that. It hasn't been that way for years. Baldatha says, speaking of subprocesses, in today's video example, I still don't understand why we did text literal false equals false. When I remove the equals false part, the revealed type becomes any. So actually, somebody else asked about this, and I probably should have clarified in the actual video. But I think Drunk Time Lord asked about this, or am I wrong? No, Marco asked about this. Awesome video, thanks. Any reason to keep literal false equals false instead of just literal false? And without equals false, the parameter becomes required. That is, MyPy doesn't know the default if you don't always pass the parameter there. You can leave out the equals false by just doing equals ellipsis, and MyPy will just be like, okay, I don't really care what the default value is, because we know the type is literal false. You don't want to specify the type. Oh, this text is tiny, so let me zoom in so you can see that. But yeah, here's that same question and answer. But yeah, I should have mentioned that in the video. I think I was a little flustered with like type or like not getting the actual overload correct the first time through. But yeah, this is the reason why for that. That's just me testing. The real command is on line 125. 125, this one. So which thing are you trying to substitute here? Focus window dot window. Yeah, this looks fine. And these curlies are escaped, so that looks fine. Unless you're trying to get something else in here. No, but this all looks fine. I don't see how this possibly... Is this supposed to be in a string? Or is there like a awk command missing here? Like, I'm not sure what's going on here. My guess is there's an awk command missing here, and this needs to be quoted. Which, yeah, again, shells. Hey, what's up, Mirzu? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Kevin Joberg says, did you check out this guy doing admin of code in his own language, specifically built for admin of code problems as a trip down WTF lane? I have not, but I know this guy is on the top of the... Hey, Hey, ChicoCodes, thank you for the resub 4 months. I got that fancy badge. But yeah, I do know this guy. He's on the top of the leaderboard, like, or they are on the top of the leaderboard. I don't want to assume their gender. Like every single day. So, it doesn't surprise me that their stuff, although they didn't zero pad. They made the same mistake I did. Where's their zero pad? What in the actual fuck? Christ. They must do primary solutions in a different language. But this is fucking wild. -2 bytes if running in 2020. Replace 2020 with NY. A problem, a solution that changes depending on the year that you run it. That's always good. Oh. My goodness. That's crazy. But no, I hadn't seen that. But I've said they should use ace/dead. Wow, way to typo my name, Belt Office. Wow. First says ChicoCodes. Yeah, you have a badge now. It's fancy. Fancy badge. Toby says, it's an IPC module. I'm running i3, and this is a script that one of my polybar modules executes, which displays the foreground window title. And I'm adding what program is running in the terminal. There's one if the foreground window is a terminal. Hey, what's up? Hero in pain. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So what I would suggest, instead of using awk to do this, because that's just gonna suck. You already have this command, and this is probably what you want. You can use check output to receive that output into a Python string, and then you can do your manipulation there. So like, for example, let's say this xprop ID is is just echo instead. And we're not going to use shell equals true because shell equals true is a security problem. So you can do subprocess.check output and say it's, echo window ID 2 or something like that. And this will give you a byte string back. You can use s.decode to get that into a normal string. And then you can, manipulate this as if it's Python. So you could do split and then 1.strip or something like that. You can strip. So then you can get whatever bit you need to get out of there, whether it's like the title or whatever. This is how I would suggest doing that. Then you don't have to worry about shells. You don't have to worry about awk. You don't have to worry about, having to do complicated f strings. But yeah, like this should work way better. I was making sure I just get curly erase, but I get AAAPR. That's probably the output coming from your subprocess, not from the actual Python code. Or your Python installation is horribly broken. At least they document it, right? Yeah. No zero pad kek W. I zero padded part 01 and part 02. You don't need to zero pad those ones. Oh, ChicoCodes did that too. Nice. LeafMe says, these are not the solutions I commit on the leaderboard with. These are I think there are enough repos with such solutions, and my solutions wouldn't be that different. I've also not been careful about preserving my code for level 1 before doing level 2. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, what's up, Pari? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Juicebox Hero is here. Look at your fancy sub badge, Juice. Cyberbenny says, my SD card died. Feels bad, man. At least now I will have one with proper speed. Oh, are you getting a new one? I see. I typed your name the French way. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Hey, what's up, guy? Hello, hello. I feel like everyone in chat, this actually gives me a good at-a-glance look as to how long people have been here for. I feel like a lot of you are all quarantine Anthony Wrights coders, so I see a lot of that silver badge, which is cool. It's good to see like what level of the community they're on. Re-upload the script. If you jump to the bottom, you'll see test equals string here, but it prints string here AAAPR. That's the weird issue. Okay, so if we refresh this page, we go all the way to the bottom. this here. On window title, string here. And you're somehow getting AAAPR in there? Just from this call here. This call here is triggering that. Comment everything out and show me what this does. My guess is it's some other side effect of this printing that. Because, you know, this in its own Python script, and then on window title, this one run just prints string here. There's no magic there. Unless somehow your machine is super fucked. But yeah, that's there's nothing else that could be happening there. Unless some other thing is messed up or whatever. What version of Python are you on? Yes, the answer is yes. 2.7. I have 2.7.18. I have 3.510. I have 3.612. I have 3.7.9. I have 3.8.5. I have 3.9.1. And I have 3.10 alpha 3. And I have PyPy 7.3.3 for 2.7.18. And I have PyPy 3.7.9 or PyPy 7.3.3. Those are all of the Pythons that I currently have on my computer. Quarantine gang, right? Getting a new SD card. I have a spare one with class 4 speed that I'll use until the new one arrives. I see. You heard it here first. I'm a quarantine girlfriend. Yeah, you were just past the solar badges. Solar badge, solar badge. It's Christmas time in the Twitchy. Oh. Toby Peters says, "Yepers." Cool. ChicoCodes says, "Not sure if this makes it to February." Oh, on the chat plot? Oh yeah, because yeah. I do see the renewed effort to try and keep the chat plot up, Juice. I see this. I guess my January 30th chat plot estimation is probably the day Antoine will get his COVID vaccine. It's no quarantine, no COVID. I don't think I'll get a COVID vaccine that early. It's looking like June for much of the US. Hey, what's up, Elk001? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Advent of code streams are messing up my numbers, so yeah, probably. That would make sense. Version, yes. Python and its silly truthiness stuff, yes. So many versions, yes. All of the Pythons. How does it work, Juice? Did you actually? Because that sounds cool. Or did you steal it from someone? 2.7 is deprecated as of January 1st, 2020, we promise. Yeah. I gotta stop, I gotta stop supporting Python 2. I'm mostly done supporting Python 2. There's still a handful of things that I still have to think about it for, but yeah. Oh, is this parody of Silver Bells? Oh, I see. Forking is not stealing. I mean, there's a pretty big difference between I wrote a script and I forked a script, but okay, all right. Pari says, "What's the favorite book called Curses?" What? I don't know. Emotes are cheating. Michaela has a script. Does it automatically capitalize the first letter? Right, Cyberbunny? Okay. We are. Oh my goodness, we're at water filling up time already. So I'm gonna go fill up my water. I haven't done anything yet, but I will be right back, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Party says, your bookmark on your browser is called curses. Is it a Python doc? Oh, yeah. So, let me show you the reason for that. So, this takes me to the Python curses module documentation, which when I was working on Babby a lot, I needed this thing pretty often, because there's, you know, a bajillion functions here. And I would often have to look up how they worked. And the reason that I made this a bookmark is if I do my usual Google search to land on a Python module, which is Python 3 curses, and then I click on the first results, this is the curses tutorial. And the curses tutorial is not at all helpful when I'm looking for API documentation. So, if I recall correctly, it's not even the second link. Oh, it is the second link. Okay. Why is this link different than the one that I have? Why is this linked on purple is my question. But anyway, that's why I have that. That's why that is there. He's actually a warlock. Yeah. C301 says he reads that to his Babby, but yes, it's the documentation for curses from the standard library. Yes. Yodadroid says new pip resolver becoming the default in version 20.3 finally broke some projects that work. To be fair, Pip was warning about this for quite some time. Yeah, it's true. Click it and make it purple, not like this. Okay, we'll click it and make it purple. Oh, that didn't even do it either. Anyway, it'll be purple now because I've actually loaded the top level page. But anyway, lots of curses there. We did it, indeed. Oh, let me reset this default zoom so it doesn't confuse me later. There we go. But yeah. Toby, did you end up solving your problem? I don't know whether you actually got to a resolution or not, or whether you isolated where the weird output is coming from. So my guess is it's somehow this i3 IPC module. Interesting choice to put the MIT license in line. Okay. i3 IPC Python. 600 stars. I would hope it doesn't print garbage on its startup. Of course, I'm not going to set up i3 just to test it, so I don't really know. I'm not going to read through their code either. I don't really want to do that. Hey, what's up, Oscar Allen? Hello. Oh my god, I am somehow tired. Why is this happening? License.md versus license.text versus license with no extension. I think I go with no extension, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The thing is, a lot of licenses don't render nicely in Markdown. So, at least the default splatted text doesn't. Yeah, I just go with no extension license. If I recall correctly, this gets picked up by default by setup tools, so that's why I pick it. Look at how dated this commit is. Add Travis CI. That's funny. What a time that was. Way back when Travis CI didn't suck ass. Zero to Hero never says water everywhere. What is that song? Is that from like Schoolhouse Rock? Water everywhere, not a drop to spare. Water on the ground, water in the air. Something evaporate. Or is it from, fuck, what is it from? Maybe there's two songs. What is this from? There's no way I made up this song, right? PBS Kids promo? Is it this? Oh, it's totally this. It's totally this. Is PBS okay for copyright? I don't know, if I get claimed for this, like, fuck it, whatever. Oh, it's totally this. Okay, I don't know why I remember a PBS promo from 1995, but that's still somehow in my brain from you just saying water everywhere. Is that actually the same thing, or Have you remembered the same thing, or is there actually a different song that's not this song? Comments are turned off, yeah. But anyway. Oh, YouTube's not gonna be able to hear that, but that's fine. Did that say come time? Yes, cumulative time. It is. That is what it said, Michaela. You deserve that, bonk. I vaguely remember the melody. Is that the same one? It's the same song? That's crazy. It's crazy. Like from fucking 1995. I was 4 years old. I don't know why I remember that. But anyway. Anyway, so let's work on actually getting something done today. The biggest priority that I have for pre-commit.ci is to make it so that the next auto update run actually tells me my cache information, which I don't have that yet. So right now the cache info only shows if it does an update, which doesn't actually help me figure out the efficiency there. And if the efficiency is above like 90%, I'm just going to disable the persistent cache because there's no reason for it if lambda is doing its job and staying up. So let's go to the auto updater. And I moved all the code around here, so it's actually a lot easier to follow the actual entry point here. So this is when I want to test it locally, I'll run it like this, and this is the actual lambda handler. And I think all I need to do for this is move that line. And I do want to test this though with the full run in development, but I'm pretty sure, man, why didn't I just do this yesterday? That would have been so easy to just do. But it's not done yet. Let's build this, deploy it, and try it. Move cache handler so it always runs. And then dev.root build and deploy. What are we doing? Dropping frames, that's what we're doing. Oh, I forgot to figure out a way to limit the bandwidth here. God damn it. I should really figure that out. Because it's kind of bad that I can run a command in my VM that brings down my stream. I should just move and get better internet and not have this problem anymore. What was I doing? AES.Amazon. We're going to log into the dev account and trigger it. Dev, next. I did auth my password manager today. That's good. This, paste, copy, sign in. Where's my phone? Oh, it's right here. It's like it's right in front of my face. I don't even see it. Not clicking on Yelp this time. Just start an internet service provider, problem solved. Yeah. It's like one frame. It's not like you do it a lot, so it's not a big deal. I dropped 129 frames, but yeah, it's like 1 second, so it's not a huge deal. The movie seems nice from what I remember about your electricity and all that. Yeah. And my landlord kind of being a dick. But yeah. Okay, so I want to trigger the update lambda manually. Auto updater periodic. Yeah, so this is the one that we just deployed. But this is the one that kicks it off. That should have succeeded, and then we should be able to go to here, and then monitoring and CloudWash. And we should see 3 runs. What day is today? Today is the 9th. Why do we have logs from earlier today? Oh, maybe this was last night. It's weird that this is numbered 1209 and last execution time is 1208. Something's weird about that. Hey, what's up? Carlos Sos HD, thank you for the follow. Jay Carey, thank you for the resub. at tier 3. Hello to you as well, JK, with your fancy little star there. But thank you for the resub. Appreciate your continued support. It's always good to see you. And look at your fancy sub badge now. Cloud wash, yeah. No hardware token. I do have a YubiKey, but I don't think AWS supports YubiKeys. And I don't know. The problem with hardware tokens is you have to carry them around and switch them between computers, and I just don't have time for that shit. So I'm okay using the soft tokens. Okay, but there should be log lines here. So miss, hit, and a miss. Oh, interesting. This is incrementing over time. Ah. Interesting. So I really only need to look at the last... Oh, this is going to be... This is going to be kind of shitty. I don't know how this is going to work nicely. So the problem is, the way Lambda works is it spins up a process and then it shares it across execution. So you can see here that this cache info is actually the same as this one here, I think, because there was no config, so it didn't actually do anything. And then when this one ran, it had 2 repositories, and so it hit on one but missed on another one. And then this one skipped because it's archived, so it didn't change anything here. So I actually think I need some sort of unique identifier to be able to actually process this properly. And then I need to find like the maximum value of this or something. So we actually need more info than what we have. What is something that's unique? We want like the instance or something. Because so speaking of physical things, what's the next stream where you do stuff with hardware? I remember you were doing something like that at one point. I forget exactly what it was all about. Yeah, I want to pick up my Nintendo Switch project again at some point. I don't really have any plans. I usually don't have plans on what I stream. I usually just, you know, stream and whatever. Yes, my knee is on the camera because I'm sitting. My posture is fucking terrible right now. But yeah, maybe I'll play with the Switch stuff soon again. I don't. Yeah, my like short term to medium term is really uncertain at the moment, so I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing even like the end of the week. So I'll see where I can fit it in. But yeah, it would be cool to play with that again. Droid says, watching the stream is what I do while I wait for the CI build to pass on my PRs. Nice. Well, if you're waiting for pre-commit.ci, it should go real quick, right? You're gonna be doing advent of code at least. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't really know anything else that I'm doing. I also don't know like every day that I'm gonna be able to stream. I usually have like my consistent stream schedule, but there's likely going to be some interruptions that... Oh shit! Okay. Sorry, I just noticed. Our followers are now over 9,000! Which is another big milestone there. But anyway, we're gonna shout that out. Brainwash says, I don't know what I'm doing. Sounds like a regular day at the office for me, right? Off the ban! Welcome back. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? Hello. It's over 9,000. Okay, so what's a unique identifier that I can use for the current process ID? I could probably use, thinking like memory addresses of something, process IDs maybe. Uniquely identifying alias lambda processes. Python. What is the context object? Alias lambda context. C301! Thank you for the gift subs! Oh, 5 gift subs, thank you for that. Oh, that means buttons. You know the rules, C301. Let's see, who is... Oh, 6 gift subs. You threw one more in there. Perfect. Let's see, Snark Cheese, Pablo's MS, Vape Juice Jordan for 5 months. That means Jordan unsubbed. I'm still subbed to Jordan. What's up with that, Jordan? Journey AI at 2 months, and Jimmy Grock at 2 months, and Zia Pasa at 2 months. Thank you for the gift sub, C301. Appreciate that. Over 201. Oh, on the subscribers, I see. Oh, you were trying to get me over 200. I see. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Just got there. I was about to say the same. You with 130 plus words per minute. Yeah. My fingers are all warmed up and ready for action. Don't bonk. Brainwash says, doing good. Don't really get to watch you live, but I always watch the replay streams when you do Advent of Code. Cool. I'm glad you're watching those. What do you think of Advent of Code so far? It's over 201. Jordan just AFKing and stream for gift subs. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Something like that. Hey, what's up, Starbucks Never Know? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Wait, you sound like somebody who's been here before, but different. Are you just someone's dupe account? Okay, here we go. Name of the function, the version of the function, RN, memory limit, request ID. Not what we want. Long group identity. No. No. And none of the shit in there is helpful. That's kind of cool, so you can do timed execution. Identifier of the invocation request. That seems like this value here, which isn't helpful because it looks like every single run gets its own unique value. So that's not helpful. And this isn't helpful. And this isn't helpful. So the context object isn't helpful. I don't know what I can do here. So everybody says, have you heard about the new rule of if you don't have a safe word, you are not dating? I have not heard that, but it makes sense. I feel like that's a useful, a useful thing to establish in a relationship. Brainwash says, it's the first year. I'm aiming to complete them all. So far it's manageable. I don't know if I'm just better this year or if they've been easier than ever. I feel like they've been about on par to 2019's level. I think the last puzzle, day 9, was way easier than day 9 in previous years, so I don't know. Why aren't you streaming Cyberpunk like a real streamer? Oh, is Cyberpunk out? C301 says, thanks for all the open source work. Also, enjoy, everyone. Well, thank you again for the gift subs. Appreciate that, C301. Also, good to have you back. Juice says ... Hey, what's up, Mazumik? Or is it Yumish? Could be that too. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Sounds like a good rule, says Reacts, right? Kevin Stroberg says, are you still doing the deeper walkthroughs of Advent of Code problems? Took me quite some time to figure out the graphing problems with the bags. Would love if somebody went through it in detail so it really clicks. I mean, I managed to see a graph was the solution, and I completed the day using depth first search mostly. Still, I think it would be a useful video for us plebs. So it should have gone up 50 minutes ago for day 7. Yeah, so it should be on YouTube now. But yeah, I'm still doing those. I'm catching up to get to the latest ones. But yeah, if we look in here, I didn't draw out the full graph. Let me just mute that. Where's my paint drawing? I swear there's a paint drawing in here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, it's right at the beginning. Yeah, so I started like drawing out. I drew one node of the graph so you can kind of get an idea of like the edges. This is the part 2 graph. And then I talk about the opposite, which is the parents graph. I also, word thought this out in the data structures that I build here. So it's kind of hard to see here, but watch the video. I talk about it in details, as you can see from it being a 25-minute video. Which is funny because I think I solved this one in like 10 minutes, and so this explanation was almost twice as long. Then again, I go over 2 different solutions for this, so I use both a recursive and a non-recursive solution. I also showed 2 different parsings of this because I used a different data structure for part 1 and part 2. But yeah, like here's the recursive solution, and there's also an iterative solution. But anyway, I'll let you watch the video. That way I don't have to spoil it and redo it for there. Juice says, Anthon reaction basically admitted we have a safe word. The safe word is this Zach or Zane? Juice was telling me something funny yesterday in that chat has said Anthon and Antoine so many times that Juice no longer associates me with Anthony, but instead with one of those words. One of those names. Which I thought was amusing. Forsen says, there's a lot of open buttons. I feel so lucky. You also have a button, Forsen. You have the 3-month button. What is the safe word? Says I satisfied. Right? TubeWorm says, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what can I do here? I think I could probably use the memory address of the Oh, you know what? We can just generate a UUID. What the fuck am I saying? We can generate a UUID globally and just reference that, assuming that random is actually reasonably random. Autoupdater / handler import UUID and instance equals UUID.UUID 4? Is that the one I want? What's the one that actually uses entropy? What is the right UUID call? I always forget which one it is. Is it UUID 4? Python 3 UUID. What's the one that's not shit? Does someone in chat know which one's not shit? Because it's 1, 3, 4, or 5. 4 is not shit, I'm remembering correctly. UUID 4 creates a random UUID. Okay, cool. Dope. Okay, so I think what we can do is... Is there a nicer form of this? .hex? .int? What? The int is longer than the hex. Okay. That makes sense. .bytes is definitely not what we want. But hex is pretty reasonable. Instance.hex. So this will show us which ones are unique. So hopefully I can grab all the logs out and parse them from that. So let's try that. Proc says lambda noob, is this 2 lambdas sharing data between each other? Yes. So the way lambda works is it spins out one of your instances, the first request that it gets, and assuming you get subsequent requests within some amount of time after it, they don't really talk about it, the actual timing there, it will reuse that original startup instance. So it'll just recall the function without having to spin it up and spin it down. And so what I'm doing is I'm abusing that fact and caching some of the execution in memory instead of persisting it to like memcached or Dynamo. Although the current implementation persists it to Dynamo. So what I want to do is figure out how successful my in-memory caching is, and if it's 90% hit rate, I will just get rid of the persistent stuff because it's, a bunch of unnecessary infrastructure that I don't need if this is simple enough and works. So that's why I'm putting this in place. So I will know the answer next Monday when it runs again. Alexa, thank you for the resub. It's 7 months. Yo, to you as well. 7 months of Septum. Appreciate your continued support, Alexa. It's good to see you again. Assuming random is random sounds like a pretty big assumption. It's true, it's true. Random might not be random. You never really know. 5 is the one that generates it based on input. It's good for cache keys if your input is long. Oh, I see. True Veritas says, did you get the job? I haven't done the interview yet. I haven't done the real interview yet. That's on Thursday. But we'll see. I'm also potentially doing some contracting work. So we're mostly just deciding rates and what they want me to work on for that. But it's basically going to be really cool. I'm going to be setting up pre-commit and linters and type checking and CI and deployment pipelines and stuff for a startup that has none of that right now. So it should be pretty cool. Although, God, I would be terrified deploying code bases that have actually no linting in them. They must make all sorts of like strange type error problems. And we'll see what nonsense I find in their code base. But I don't know, it should be pretty easy for me to add that stuff to that for them. Just put bang important on the end. Easy fix. Yeah. I had no idea about that. That would actually let me solve a race condition I'm fighting with. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It also makes things a lot faster. You triggered my Alexa. Oh, I see. Alexa, phone home. Alexa, play Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. Xbox turn off, right? Yeah. Hey Google. She called my home phone. Alexa open W3 schools, yeah. Unidroid says, finally added pre-commit to repo at work. Now to get people to use it. Ah, indeed. And of course, juice with meetings. The badges are here, indeed. Look at your fancy badge. Oh, I think that's the first gold badge. I think Michaela has the bronze badge. But yeah, I paid somebody to make them, and so this is what they all look like right now. So this is 1, 3, 6. No, that's not right. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, because this is the one that you have, Alexa. Oh wait, no, you have this one. Wait, what? Oh, I reordered these. Okay, sorry. This is the 6-month one. Yeah. So I reordered 2 and 4 because I felt like this was more bronzy and this was more gold-like. And then this is the bronze one, the silver, the gold, and then there's the mega the 2-year black badge, which I think I'm the only one that has this right now. This is what it looks like. But yeah, someone's getting close to the 2-year badge. That's not just me. But anyway, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with them. Yeah, yours is, yeah, that one. Yep. We have a check at the start of the build script. Fail if the git hooks are not set up properly. Yeah, there you go, Cyberbunny. So we did a similar thing at Yelp where there was a task called make minimal, which basically everyone had to do any development on Yelp main. And we just did git hook installation as a side effect of running make minimal. I thought they were Dragon Balls. No, they're buttons, Michaela. They're buttons. What is the feature of Lambda using the same namespace, sharing data? I went and read up on this. It's going to reuse the same instance. I don't know that there's actually... I don't know if this is documented anywhere. It's just a... let's see. Lambda reusing instance. Understanding container reuse in AWS Lambda. This is from 2014. Yeah, so I guess this blog post probably tells you about that. It looks like crashes cause a teardown though, so that's kind of unfortunate. I guess if I eliminate all the errors, my cache performance stays fast. 25 months? Yeah, that's how long I've been affiliate or above for. I Satisfied says, don't worry about my badge. Spiritually, I've been here for years. Leap Me says, I have some of the best CSS class names. Quote container and quote container container. Yeah, that sounds like some of my CSS as well. Institutional knowledge. You gotta know the right word to find it. Yeah, definitely. Hey, James Wayne, how's it going? First thing I see is safe on screen. Nice. Wait. Oh yeah, safe UUID. Yeah. We're not actually using safe UUID. Okay, let's actually do this. Dev.root build and deploy. And I'm gonna drop some frames. You guys, are you ready, chat? Ready for the frames to drop? Oh, they didn't actually drop that time. They didn't actually drop that time, although my bitrate went down. That's weird. That's new. It might have showed up as a dropped frame on the other end, though. It might just be that OBS didn't recognize that they were dropped. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna delete all the CloudWatch logs because this is dev, so I don't really care. And that'll make it easier for things to happen. Okay, refresh. Bye. Okay, no logs. Perfect. So if I go here and I trigger again, they should all have the same UUID if I did this correctly. And refresh. Oh no, we don't want that one. We want this one. Oh no. Oh no. Where are you? Are you still there? Okay, so that was the run that I did however many minutes ago. Where's the current run? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so C681 got used for all of these. So these are all reuse cases. Cool. That looks perfect. That's oh, there should be one more run. Where's the last run? There should be 4 runs. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 hits, 1 miss. So in this case, I would probably load all these logs and then figure out the maximum one. Should I write a script to scrape the logs? That should be fun to do, I guess. That'll be something I can combine with this. But let me deploy this to production so that credentials.prod, AWS credentials, deploy. So that when this runs on Monday, I can actually get the logs out of this. Crunchy log parsing. Yeah, I don't have structured data, so this is just going to be kind of a sloppy parse. I think that's fine. Our crisp 1080p 144 FPS coding stream. I actually stream in 1080p 30 because there's no reason for 60 FPS. There's no reason for 60 FPS. What the fuck was I saying? For programming, there's no reason. You got metrics in those logs. You need them FGS metrics. What is FGS? FGS. Known to upset the... What? For God's sake? What is FGS supposed to be? 4 golden signals. Yeah, I don't know if any metrics or logs. Lobby parse. Now I get why Juicebox is trying to up her trend. What? What is that supposed to mean, Cyberpenny? Yoda Trade says, now we need to add sub-edits to the on-stream chat. Oh yeah, to this. I want to get all images working at some point, so I think I'm just not going to work on that until I get, you know, Sixels in chat. But yeah, I do want to work at that at some point. Gail says, you reminded me of this comment on the advent of code postmortem for day 1 stuffs. You're analyzing a set of log files from Santa's wishlist processing service. Find the strange opaque ID and send it to Santa's web services support. Stop it. On calling support, they read out a set of scaling equations matched to load balancer IDs. They think one of the load balancers is failing to scale up fast enough to handle the incoming traffic. Identify the failing load balancer by comparing the incoming traffic records with the scaling equation of the load balancer to find out which machine is unable to handle the traffic within 128,256 microseconds. Yeah, that totally sounds like something that would happen in AOC. The new Reddit looks so annoying. I use the old Reddit, so it's not nearly this intrusive. Yeah, whenever I go on Reddit, I use old Reddit. I don't really go on Reddit that often though. Okay, let's figure out how to read from CloudWatch. AWS Boto 3 read from CloudWatch. Git status git push origin head. CloudWatch Boto 3. I'm hoping there's something that's just like read all the logs or like export everything. And I'm hoping it doesn't cost a lot too. Reading Reddit on the mobile browser is the worst. They really work hard to make you install the app. Yeah, basically what we called the Yelp mobile site was the app pitch site. Sorry, somebody just pinged me on my email after I was like, what the fuck, $1 billion company? Why didn't you pay me for this security bug? And they replied and they're like, we're sorry, what's your physical address so we can send you swag? And I'm like, ugh, Gronesville, $1 billion company. But anyway, app pitch site. The best part about saying app pitch is if you say it fast enough, it just sounds like ad bitch site. But yeah, I hate how sites are always doing that. Yeah, well, I mean, people have shown that engagement on mobile apps is much higher than engagement on mobile sites. So it makes sense why companies try and funnel you into their apps. It's just kind of a shitty trend, and I don't really like it. I hate installing apps. I hate Quora always trying to make you sign in. Yeah, Quora does that too. Yoda Droid says you can export CloudWatch logs to S3. I see. See, I just want this to be a one-off thing, though. I don't think I want to permanently export them. But, I don't know. This might make the most sense. Then I have to set up another S3 bucket. Exporting log data to S3 buckets that are encrypted by KMS is not supported. Yo, I wonder if this thing is in SES also. AWS, SES, S3. Yeah, this says that it should work. For encrypt message, select the box if you want SES to encrypt your emails using an AWS key management key. If you use a key other than the default master key, then you must grant SES permissions to that key. So this is what I was using before. This is for S3. Wild. Then that confirms that the thing that we found was definitely a bug from the other thing. You stay $1 billion company by not handing out money. Yeah, but in security sensitive situations, handing out money is pretty fucking standard. And giving a security breacher like a few $1,000s is not going to break the bank. unless your app is, you know, hilariously insecure. Hey, what's up, Seaglass? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Alexa says, I only have like 3 apps besides the basics ones. Yeah, I think I have like, let's see, I can tell you all the apps that I use. Let's see, I use Gmail, I use the timer, I occasionally use the calendar, I use Maps, I use Messages, I use the camera and gallery, I use Chrome, occasionally I use my sous vide app, occasionally I use the translator, I use the Lyft app, I used to use the Caltrain app, but I don't take Caltrain anymore, so I haven't needed that in a while. I use Dixord, I don't use Strava anymore, and I use my password manager and my 2-factor app. And I use my game that I wrote, and that's literally it. Those are the apps that I use on my phone. An app that isn't needed should be avoided. Yeah, I like that. I like that mentality. Hey, what's up, Benja Jovial? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Elias says, I just want to say you're an amazing person for being able to always overcome any challenges. I don't know that I'm able to overcome any challenge, but thank you for that, I guess. KeyPass? No, I use Authy and Bitwarden. Dixort, yes. There's only 2 apps I use on my phone, Spotify and Messenger. I don't touch anything else. I see. Is there a way to export without S3? Because I just want, you know, grab the, paginate the log. Is there a resource API? Client. A low level representing CloudWatch, blah, blah, blah. Oh, is this not the right thing? I want CloudWatch logs, right? They're separate now? CloudWatch logs, Bodo 3. Of course, they're a separate thing. Use CloudWatch to monitor logs from EC2 in real time. I don't need that. Monitor that. Archive log data. Hey, what's up, Flynn4x4? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Use this to store your data in highly durable storage. I just want to copy it. I just want to export everything. Download as a TGZ. Is that a thing? Create export task. There's queries. Log event. Start query. Stop query. Okay, so I guess we do need to do this export thing. That's fine. We can do some Terraform to do that. Unless the wrapper I use at work is dumping them to S3 before parsing and feeding them to our central logger. Yeah, that was how I did them in other ways. Hey, what's up, I Hate Chemistry? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Bodo 3 should have a resource for it. No, it just says a client. But that's fine. We'll be doing the export task, which I guess makes the most sense. Cancel. That's not what I want. I want to create export task, which takes group name, stream name, and destination and prefix. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Memoir? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Mia says, I just want to say that you're an amazing person for being able to always overcome annoying PRs. Yeah. Call get log events or filter log events in the CloudWatch API. List log events from the specified stream. You can list all of the log events or filter using a time range. By default, this operation returns as many log events as can fit in a response size of 1 megabyte. You can get additional log events by specifying one of the tokens in subsequent call. Okay, this is much simpler. How much does this cost is the question. Leaf, thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, so I had to set it to something that was non-zero because there was one stream where someone just continually did 1 bit as an anonymous user over and over and over. And so it was just like 1 anonymous bit, 1 anonymous bit, 1 anonymous bit. And so I set it to 10 to, because, you know, it was getting annoying. But thank you for the bits, appreciate it. Flynn, you set the MOTD to MOTD, nice. Yeah, the MOTD is a message that you can customize, and then the chatbot will say it back to you if you use MOTD. The guy says, how do you always know the right code is? How do you turn it into second nature? Anonymous. Thank you for the bits, leave me. I mean, I don't always know the right code. Sometimes I write something and then incrementally improve it to something else and eventually get it working. Verbatim Studios, how's it going? Hey Anthony, how's it going? What project are you working on? I am working on pre-commit.ci, and we are trying to figure out the cache efficiency of an in-memory cache. And so I'm putting cache information into the output log, and then I eventually want to parse that log and figure out how successful it is. And so we're going to write a little bit of code to download this log and then figure that out. You can just remove the alerts. I think you still get the bits. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I like the text-to-speech. It gives someone an incentive to bitsy. Non-anonymous. Yeah. You were in the annoying PR that Anthon can't close. Briac says, if you aren't running a query for CloudWatch metrics, I would hope that grabbing your logs is cheap. Yeah, me too. Get log events. Does it say the limits and cost for this? I would hope it's just like fucking free, but I don't know. CloudWatch logs, let's look at the pricing. I like how they've done their placeholder text as not placeholder text. There's literally this string in here, so when you search, Chrome highlights this. Pricing. CloudWatch logs pricing. I know there's pricing based on storage. Oh my god, this is fucking useless. This is exactly what I want. Okay, free tier. Metrics, we don't care. Get metric data, we don't care. We want logs. This is not logs, this is CloudWatch. CloudWatch logs pricing. Unless that's part of this page and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, logs, here we go. Data transfer out from CloudWatch logs is equivalent to the data transfer out from EC2. Oh, okay. So it's, you know, essentially 0. What is a vended log? Alright, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care what it costs. We're just gonna write the damn code at this point. Get log events. Script slash cache efficiency analysis dot py import boto3 client equals boto client and it's CloudWatch logs. If name equals main, exit main. how do we want to do this? What is this API? Group name, stream name, start time, end time. The start of the time range expressed as the number of milliseconds. The end of the range expressed is optional. Okay. So we can set start time to like a date. Import augparse. Start date. And we know our log group name, right? Or how much are we gonna have to figure out here? So this is our log group name. Log group equals that. The thing is, knowing the stream is tricky. Oh boy. I'm so far behind in chat. Let me catch up. Hey, what's up, GZBaku? Welcome back. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Leafme says, if you're writing code perfectly the first time, then you're doing something wrong, but you just don't know. Yeah, that's pretty true. Scary moment when you run code after writing huge block and nothing errors. So if you use a type checker, I find that sometimes you can write perfect code the first time. James White says, anyone know why Python reorder inputs doesn't recognize my local program here? Reorder Python imports? Because you have something in sys.modules named scripts. Probably. Can you... Yeah, so either it's recognizing PyTest as first party or it's recognizing scripts as third party. That's the two cases that would lead to this. So if you have pytest.py or you have a folder called pytest, then that would be this case. But you can figure out what it's doing by doing if you do pip install reorder python imports, you can do python from aspi.refactor imports.classify import classify, and then where's it? Just import classify. Yeah, okay, it's just import classify, and then you can do classify.classify imports pytest, and that'll tell you, you know, third party, or if we do, we have to actually the empty string is considered application, I guess, which is maybe not what it should, but in write mode dot close. So if we do what is t, it should say application. Say, you know, future, it should say future. And if we do .wat, it should say application. And if we do OS, it should say built-in. So anyway, this is how you can figure out what it thinks about the module. But to get more information, you have to import the module and look at double_file to figure out what it's doing there. But let me know if you can get more information out of that, and then I can tell you exactly what's going on. But my guess is in VM lib Python site packages, you probably have a folder called scripts in here. Probably from some buggy package that's accidentally letting that leak into site packages. It's a placeholder, a placeholder holder. I turn off compiler errors and it always works for me. Image has a placeholder object built in. Use JavaScript instead, right? Yeah. Real engineers build their own placeholders. Hey, what's up? Not yet implemented. Hello, hello. How's it going? Are Crack says, oh right, classify import. I giggle when authors just spill out module trees from memory. Yeah, well, I wrote this thing, so I should know how it works. Ideally. I just forgot the function name. Hey, what's up, Basic PH? Hello, hello. How's it going? Z-Glass says, this man using split keyboards like a boss. Is he? Second coming of the Christ? No. J.K. says, what does WAT mean? It's just like, what, but... Oh, what does the dot mean? This means it's a explicit relative import. The special dot here. Which I'm planning to do a video on at some point, but I haven't done this yet. WAT means what in Dutch, says Twitch Monkey Boss. It's a typo, he meant WAP. That's funny. Hence why I called you author. Oh, I understand now. I wrote this, so I should know how it works. Yeah, there's sometimes that I don't know how some things work, though. So, it's occasionally not always true. Okay, start date. Do I need to make this script complicated, or I can just say whatever? Just the word WAT. I had not heard it before I started watching you. So, it originally comes from, this talk by Gary Bernhardt. And I just like the way that he says it, and so I say it the same way, because I think it's funny. But it just means, like, what? Like, what? What is this? But in, like, a more sarcastic and silly tone. What about Ruby, right, DunDP? Why is it associated with Skeletor? I'm not sure I'm familiar with the Skeletor association there. Okay, but anyway, I don't like this. Let's just fucking load everything. Well, we do want to filter it because the actual thing is going to be filtered. Ugh. Yeah. So we'll do start date args equals parser dot parse args. The stream name is required is kind of annoying. I think this is the stream name. Lynn! Thank you for the bits! Yeah, I do. Funny thing about using a real password manager is, for the longest time, I was not using a password manager on stream. And especially with a keyboard cam, that ends up poorly. As chat knows all too well. But yeah. After the second leak, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna set up a password manager and do this right, and yeah, so now I'm using Bitwarden, which I'm really happy about. Play the video? I don't think I can, because it is not content that I own. But you all can watch the video. Prox says, you know you want to make it complex, make it dynamic, and fuzzy logic for parsing, and tests, and use C-libs for faster regex. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do all that complicated stuff. The secret to being a good coder, read lots of code, practice, and refactor. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. 100%. That's a good strategy there. Okay, so we do need to get the stream name. I wonder if we can just get all of the streams and... Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get all the streams. So we're just gonna get start date and then everything afterwards. So we actually need get log streams? Streams? Describe log streams. Which has log group name, log stream name prefix. C-Glass, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Speaking of streams. I thought Anthony linked an image to somebody, but it was just the bot bonking. No, it was just the bonk. I gotta get an emote for bonk too, then we can replace the PNG link there with an emote. I think that would be better. Good programmer is one who refactors a day before launch on the main branch. I mean, I do that. Oh, you want chat plot not yet implemented? Chat plot. I need to, that command list is kind of too long. I should probably just trim that down. Oh, slightly positive chat plot there. When do we unlock another emote? I have a bunch of slots right now. I just need to upload them. Let's see. Preferences, partner, emotes. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 slots right now, so I can upload more. The next unlock is at 300 subscribers, so I'm far away from that, but we still have slots to fill in, so. No, you're trending down? You've turned yours around, ChicoCodes? Nice. 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 It's good, it's good. Okay, describe log streams. I'm gonna describe long streams. And then Amazon always says there's weird capitalized. Oh, what? They're not capitalized here. I hate it. I hate it so much. This has made me sad. Log group. Point pass. I've realized that this pass looks silly, but there's a reason for it. Streams.cache if fish. Fuck it. Scripts / cache data.py. Shorter name. Unknown service. Of course, it's just called logs. Why would it be called anything else? Start date 2020 1209. Fuck, I forgot to store the return value. Streams equals streams log streams. Oh my goodness. This is a list of 12. Oh, I must have forgotten to switch my creds over. That's fine though. This is prod, right? A, B, yeah, we're still in prod. Okay, but this actually makes it a little bit easier to debug, so that's helpful. Let's PP the last one. Int is not subscriptable. Indeed. We got the ARN. We got the stream name. Okay, the stream name is what we care about. And, because we can parse the date out of this. This is gonna be such a sloppy script. Just like a good sysadmin is the one who decides to make a change after 3 p.m. on a Friday. I do that all the time too. I satisfied says card declined on that 100 gift sub. That's funny. Okay, so log stream name. CI autoupdater scripts cache data cache money. Stream names equals log stream name log stream name for dict in streams log streams. Hey, what's up, outdated version? Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Camel case is the best, but with mixed Pascal snake case and camel case. The camel snake. That's me as the AE. Friday, I'm not on call next. Push the changes. Actually, we're only looking for a particular day. So let's just do date. And import date time dot date dot. Is there like a from ISO format? 2020-01-01. Hey. Hey. Date Tim. Expected equals. Actually, we can do d.stir f time percent y slash. Well, that's clearly not right. That right? Someone in chat know? I think that's right. Args.date.this if dict log stream name dot starts with expected. Okay. So we don't actually have one on today in prod, but we can just pick 11:30 as our script here. 11:30. So we should have gotten just that stream name out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. James Wayne says, Classify says it's a built-in what the fuck Python. How is that possible? Can you import scripts and do scripts.double under path and double under file? I wonder if there's a Windows thing. Oh, it's gonna be a Windows thing. You're on Windows, right, James Wayne? You're 100% on Windows. You want to see something terrible about Python? Actually, you have to be in a virtual environment. About to learn a terrible thing about Python. VM scripts activate. If you do import scripts, oh, what version of Python are you using? You're on Gen 2. Wait, it's on Gen 2 and you're saying this? I know on Windows you can see this fuckery because of this scripts module, which is actually a folder, because if you look at sys.path, import sys.path, Windows puts the root of the virtual environment on the path. For whatever reason. I don't know why this is the case. But it also means you can do import lib.os, and this is the OS module, due to fucking weird ass shit. But yeah, Windows. This is actually this is due to PEP 420, oddly enough. But yeah, can you import it and print? Just actually, you can just do import scripts and then print scripts. That would tell me all that I really need to know there. Hey, what's up, Steve Bandito? Hello, hello. And Chrono B, how's it going? Did someone say F time? Yeah. What's the difference between P and PP? P is just print, and PP is pretty print, which will try and make things a little bit easier to do. Oh yeah, I always forget you're on Gen 2, James Wayne. Daddy, no, I don't want more terrible things. Oh no, did you just paste an image of code? Did you just paste an image of code? Oh no. You violated rule 1. Chrono B, thank you for the resub 2 months in a row and 2 total. Now you got a fancy new badge there, Chrono B. Scripts dots double under path. That is very, very strange. Very strange. Let's see what paths would get it into there. sb refactor imports. That's not how I spell my GitHub handle. Let's see, all the cases that lead to built-in. If imp tells us it's built-in, then it's built-in. The other case is we find it and packages path not in module path. And the path is not in the module path and not to Python path. Okay, can you figure out which path it's going down? That would make this debugging a lot easier. If it gets to here, then that's really weird. Get module info. I should have named these. Module.name insist.built-in module names. So it's probably not this path. It's not this, it's not this, not this. If not, path.exists spec.origin. Is this maybe the path that it's falling down for some weird odd reason? This is one of the cases, this is one of the cases, and then there's this case down here, which is more complicated. We found the module packages path. Packages path. This is site packages is not in there. So it should have fallen in this path for sure. Hey, what's up, George Co? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. It's output, so you don't need to. Okay. P is when you need to go. PP is when you really need to go. I feel like this is the key defining moment in my life where everything will be pretty printed from this point onwards. Yeah, PP is pretty good. Yeah, you got fancy new badges. Who did them? I don't know, someone on Fiverr. How do you decide to follow Python and networking? I don't know. I don't know that I actually do networking stuff all that much, but Python was mostly out of necessity for work, and I've just continued to use it because it's pretty easy and useful, I guess. For me, ppdir object was mind-blowing. We need a mind-blowing emote. Just like something like that. But yeah, if you step through in the debugger, actually, if you do, if you're in the debugger, you can do debug and then classify import with the module name, and that should make that happen. Shazard says, hello, how's it going? None of my classes next semester are CS related. Feels bad. Oh no, that's unfortunate. You can still do some in your own term, in your own time. Rennie says, have you thought about learning a real language? Right? J. Carey says, Anthony is a closet networking guy. I mean, I have done some networking stuff, but this is like the second person that's come into my stream and it's been like, hey, can you explain networks to me? And I'm like, yes, but no. Hey, what's up, Thea from Ike 404? Welcome to the stream. Python is just a poor man's Crystal, says Vettel. Man, we've had a lot of Crystal hype in the last few weeks. A bunch of people in chat that use it a lot. Also, I've seen a couple streams in Crystal, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Hopefully Physics 4B won't take up all my time again. Yo, E&M is that's some tough stuff. Okay, we got the log stream now. This thing's pretty nice. I like the way it vibes. Although YouTube can't hear it, so fuck it, we're doing it live. Crystal's alright. Let's see who actually adopts it in the business world, though. Yeah. Oh yeah, isn't ppdir object amazing? Isn't that so good? Crystal's the shit. Yeah, we got a lot of Crystal fans here. Elixir, Rust, and Go are the only modern languages I see that have long legs. Long legs? I've not heard that as a term for a programming language. Does that mean that they're sexy? Is that what we're going for with the miles and miles of legs? Okay. Look at Ruby's little stumps. I don't know why, but something about that is hilarious. Or stream name in stream names. Actually, do I need to paginate this? Do I need to paginate this? Log streams. Describe log streams. I do need to paginate this, don't I? You don't specify value. The limit is up to 50 items. What is the max you can specify for limit? The operation has a limit of 5 transactions per second, after which transactions are throttled. You know, we're only going to run this once. I'm not going to make this do pagination because I don't give a fuck. Hey, what's up, Gonad the Bulgarian? That's a fucking funny name. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Okay, and then we need to log events. Git log events. Print stream name dot center equals 79, and then lines equals client.get log events log group stream name. We need to look at what this is, and then while line something. Well, true, we need to do something else. We need to loop on this because we need to figure out the token here. I could probably do this with Walrus, but no, we're not. We are not the walrusing here. Okay, let's try this now. Stir cannot be interpreted as an integer. I always mix up the order of these parameters. Get log events only accepts keyword arguments. Log group name, log stream name. Did that drop frames? No. So when do we get the 24-hour crystal stream, right? Those long legs with a long jacket. Steven Benito says, I've lost a lot of my super nitty-gritty networking knowledge, like all the different fields and packet headers, the different messages exchanged for various routing protocols. Makes me sad, but I'm also glad I'm doing more interesting things now. Oh, yeah. Like, remembering the whole TCP handshake algorithm? I used to know that shit. Not anymore. Fuck that. Daddy Longlegs looking for mommy thick thighs. Oh, wow. George Cross says, do you have a job in a good way? I do not at the moment. I was laid off from Lyft in April. But yeah, I don't currently have a job. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Metal says, I love the Ruby syntax. One of the better ones for easy to read code. Unfortunately, it only really had Rails, and now it's on the downturn. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Hey, what's up, the Uns River? Hello, hello. 1 year and 3 months. Wow. The Uns River, did you see we have sub badges now? Hey, what's up, Juice? Hello, hello. I'm back for 9 minutes to pad my chat block. 79 or 88 columns for your preference. 79. That's why it's 79. Do you know things about the number 88? Because you might not want to use it if you think about what it actually is. Juice said, last night I asked Anthony questions and he told me to UDP instead of TCP my question, which is a silly way to talk to a lady. Well, because you kept saying, can I ask you a question? I'm just like, fucking ask me the question, Juice. Hey, what's up, Reg1? Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I wonder when Golang is going to be good. Probably 3.0, right? I did actually say that. Yes, I did. Okay. Underlines. Doesn't work. Is this what you meant? Yeah, you should be able to run that, and then you should be able to step into it in PDB. If you're already in PDB. Juice says, wait. No generics coming into inconsistent syntax and error handling probably fixed in 3. That was a Michaela quote? Uh-oh. Chat, I might be in trouble now. It was in the kitchen, Juice, to be fair. Thank you for the resub, the on the server. It's 7 months. I didn't mean to bait you into it, but thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Pillows in the kitchen. Stop, she's too powerful. Next forward token and next backward token. Am I going forward or backward? I don't know. What are you? Oops. PP, please. Nice stack trace there. That's good. I'm guessing that I'm supposed to use the forward token. Let me see if this has response. Next backward token. The token for the next set of items in the backward direction. This token is never null. If you have reached the end of the stream, it returns the same token you passed in. Interesting. Okay. That answers that at least. Newspoint says, somehow I don't think this looks right. That's weird. Debug this. You need to do S. You need to type S here. Oh, is it PyTest fuckery? Wait, what is going on here? Wait, what is happening? What the fuck? So type S on this first one instead of N. Otherwise it doesn't step into this function. This is just outside of your debugger, so it just stepped over the one line. So you need to step into this call. Stu Anita says there's a built-in paginator. Oh, yes. How do you use it? Oh, there's one for log groups too. Okay. Well, that's log groups. We want log streams. Get paginator. What are all of our paginators? Paginators. Alright, so we want describe log streams and we want... We don't have one. There's no paginator for... Unless filter log events is also used for that one. Yeah, I don't want filter log events. I want just get log events. Shazrat, say something clever so I can quote you to Anthony. Rue's winter emotes are not very clean. What do you mean, Juice? You mean they're not as good? They're a little derpy looking? I guess I could use filter log events instead of get log events because it looks like it works the same. Okay, let's try that. It's not too difficult to build your own paginator if they don't currently support it. Oh, I see. Don't challenge me to a good time. Oh, you can even pass multiple stream names in here? Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, that's kind of cool. What's up, Polygon JP? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. So my guess is these two are required, group name and log stream names. Paginate or not paginate. Or paginate as we used to call it in to be funny at Yelp. How do I use the paginator? I don't actually remember how to use it. So we can just see what it does. What? Is this something I loop over? Beta 3 paginator. How to use. Creating paginator for... Oh, you just loop over it. Dope. Next, iter resp. What does that give me? Oh, damn it. Just give me a page of results at once? Yeah, it looks like a page of results at once. For page in resp. Whenever I had a good time, I always think of the toaster meme. The toaster meme? It paginates, yeah. This seems safe, okay. Draw God giving a stern warning to somebody using a toaster improperly. You did good. Now draw someone refusing a good time. Oh, that's good. I like that. Field Marshal Donuts says, Anti-Red's code, what is the keyboard? What is that keyboard? I've never seen such a keyboard in two pieces. If you do bang keyboard, you can learn more about it. This is the Kinesis Freestyle Pro. It's an ergonomic keyboard. Oh, so it is going into this thing here. Found and Can you print out all of the information about this? Like print out module path and such? Oh, you do. You have it here. Can you... The previous if statement is the one that it should have matched there. So... Module path is local and is not symlinked. Figure out what this tells you. Oh, I already know what the problem's gonna be. It's gonna be symlinks. This code is slightly buggy if you're in a symlink and you're on Gen 2, so your home directory is a symlink. That's gonna be what it is. That's gonna be what it is. That's probably a bug that needs fixing here. But yeah, figure out where in this function it goes wrong. One of these values is incorrect, is my guess. Did you break your keyboard? Yeah, I did break my keyboard, Headringer, 100%. Don't threaten me with a good time. Where's the Panic at the Disco singing Anthony? Wait, which song? Which song, Michaela? I heard Sin's Not Tragedy. Just saw Day 5 Part 1. Nice! Congrats. Hey, what's up, Rasmus? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Squish a debug, says Preox. Squishy debug. Yes. Under page dot keys for event. Okay. For event in page messages. Oh, check this shit. You ready for this? Line equals event. What? You're a list. Do you not have things in you? What? Oh, now you work. It's message, right? Yeah. Pay event message or page in paginator. Oh, damn! You are one character too long. For event in page events, so that should get us all of our lines. Hamburger says turn on the balls cam. What? this the blue ball? TubeWorm says I usually just chunk paginate into a list comprehension as well. Makes it easy peasy. Yes, indeed. Rasmus says I have such a hard time with tkinter and Python. I keep forgetting stuff. It became all googling. It sucks so much to be beginning. I feel like tkinter is not the easiest module. Gil says, do you like it? Is this your solution to day 5? What was day 5? Oh, this is the bit twiddling one. We even got some colors in here. Look at that. Hey, what's up, Johnny Look? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Okay, so what do we do here? We load a file. We got a vector. We reserve the size. How do you know the size? Oh, because this retrieves it. But it's not visible in here. I assume this just reads everything as strings. For string in today's input range. Oh. That's fucking cool. How does this work? What do you use I for here? I don't think you're using I at all, are you? I didn't know you could do this also, by the way. I had no idea you could combine an old and new style for loop in the same line. I don't think I's used. At least I don't see I being used. Right? I didn't use it? Okay. Where's your compiler warnings? Maybe the compiler's not smart enough to figure that out, but this is actually really cool. Using bit shift. Nice. I like this. This is cool. It's an interesting way to approach this. I didn't do it this way. I just parsed it as a base 2 integer. But this is really cool. I really like what you did here. And you know, this is actually pretty straightforward, readable. Yeah, pretty nice. A little convoluted, yeah, as you said, a little convoluted, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, len line. This should be big boy number. Okay. Alright, so we know that part works. Let's switch this to dev and load that little teeny tiny one, and then we'll do the actual filtering there with some regex parsing. Dev egress credentials and 1209. Blend lines. This should be like 15 or something. Yeah. And so what we want to parse out is anything that looks like one of these lines. So import re. Returns false. Check that. What it called? Oh yeah. You'll have to look at what inside there is wrong. RGX parsing, as my PO says. That's funny. Thank you. You and the community inspire me. Well, I'm glad you're getting inspired to learn and write some code. That's pretty cool. All right. Line array equals array dot compile. I'm gonna start with raw string. We might need to change it later. Oh yeah, we definitely need raw string. Okay. F 0 to 9 plus as a group. And then cache info. Just multi-line this because we just need. Do we need this size? We just need hits and misses, right? Yeah, we just need hits and misses. We don't need the rest of this. We'll get ID, hits and misses. So we can actually even do this. Line array.match event. Well, we kind of want it to match. Then we can walrus this. And do this. But and granted that is one of the cases where walrus is actually intended for. But nah. Let's make a type for this. Typing import named tuple. I have 15 minutes to complete this. I also have to fill up my water, so I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna speed code the rest of this. So I will see you in a sec. All right, we're back. We're back. Why 15 minutes? I have a call with a friend. in 15 minutes, so we're gonna have a shorter stream today. So sorry about that. Okay, speed coding's here. We need a type for this class. Hey, what's up, Basilius? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Cache info. Named tuple, which has instance stir hits int, misses int, and so we can do generator. We can do line re.match. That way we do still have this in there. Both paths in that just say that which is a directory. Oh, we could raid Aldo for you. Yeah, that'd be fine. I'll figure this out maybe next stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know what you figure out. Let me know what you figure out. Speed. What is this? Speed? I am speed. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Vasily says, you made those projects in your profile. Awesome. I'm going to use pre-commit in my team soon. Awesome. Sounds great. Yes, I created pre-commit. I've created a bunch of things. I maintain a bunch of things. I didn't create all of those things, though. But like I'm a core dev on some of those. You can learn. I mean, I think this has. I think this link has the most comprehensive description of exactly my role on all of those things. Also, you can consider sponsoring me there if your company is using my software, because I'm unemployed at the moment and I would love to make software, open source software a career, but okay, so lines. I wonder if MyPy will let me narrow like this. Oh, it probably won't. For line in, or for match in, and for match in lines if match is not none. What we do to avoid the walrus. Okay, so for match in that, we need to collect all of the cache infos, and we need to maximize based on the hits and misses count summed together. I guess what we can do is make a dictionary. Let's see, by instance ID equals a dictionary, and then cache info, let's see, info equals cache info, match 1, int match 2, int match 3. See, by instance id dot set default info dot instance info. We're using this to make sure that the key is there. If by instance id info dot instance dot total, make a property for total. And if that total is less, well, sorry, if info.total is greater than that, then by ID info.instance equals info. And then down here we should be able to get our objects out. Okay, so that's our final value here. We only had one instance, but yeah, that's what that is. Someone said they're gonna use pre-commit at a company and Anthony didn't ask for a sponsorship. Where's the real Anthony, right? Wait, never mind, video just caught up. Yeah, no, I totally did. Embrace the walrus, says Preox. No. Yo says, hello, do you think day 10 will be extended of day 8? I don't think it will be. And here's my logic on that. Last year, encode was used so many days, and I felt like a lot of people were really frustrated about continually using encode because there wasn't enough variety in the puzzles. And I think Eric will take that feedback and not repeat the low-level code as often. That said, I do think we will see at least one day in the remaining, 15 that are left that reuses that low-level code in some way. But I don't think it's going to be an every other day kind of deal. Because I think that was a bit much. Frustrated, it was awesome. I actually I liked encode. I agree with you. So we want the hit rate. Hit rate self float return self dot hits divided by self dot total. Yeah. For instance and info in by id.items print instance.id pipe and then by id or info dot hit rate times 100% of info dot total. I think that will work. %50 of 2. Okay, this will be useful for figuring out the cache rate. So we'll see what this does next week when this actually runs for real. Touch script slash init.py because pep420 does not work in my py. Add script for figuring out cache hit percentage. And I'll delete the script when I'm done with it. What do you mean I need a type for by ID? It's very clearly stir to cache info. You shouldn't be able to infer from set default. Ugh. Dict stir cache info. Fine. I tell you the type. Run typing import dict. Frustrated was awesome. Gotta go. It's December 10th here already. Well, thanks for stopping by, y'all. It's always good to see you. And I'll see you around in the future. Prax says, I just brute forced day 8. I should go back and find a better way. Which day was 8? What was day 8? Was that yesterday? Was that the one that we just did? No, that was day 9. Day 8 was the... Oh, yeah. There is... Actually, I think Mel's solution, Juicebox Hero's solution is slightly better. Jeanswing says, might be because dot is a potential directory and that doesn't seem right. No, dot should be fine. Dot should be fine. The built-in seems super wrong. Kevin's? I don't know why I thought you were James for a second. Kevin's Joburg says, time for bed. Fun as always. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I gotta sign off pretty soon anyway. So, let me see what changed here. Trailing commas. Of course, thank you. Get hooks. You are so good. But yeah, I have to sign off as well, so this is a good time to stop. I got that script working. Well, I will run it next Monday and see what our cache rate is, and then hopefully delete a bunch of my infrastructure if it's successful. Oh, did you actually implement the graph, Robin? Or did you... What was part 1? What did you do for part 2? Part 2 is the tricky part. Oh, I see. Yeah, you just brute force it too. That's what I did. Brute force is the easiest. There is like one kind of medium improvement that you can do, which is to filter it to the first set of instructions. Next Monday, do we skip Friday and Saturday? Okay, so the update script only runs once a week, so that's why I won't know it until Monday. But yeah, I will still be streaming on Friday and Saturday, so don't worry about that. I'm just talking about the next time pre-commit.ci runs the auto updater. Thank you, Extra Bill, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, let me do my spiel. We'll send you guys off to another channel, and then I gotta make a call. So my name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. Currently, I've been uploading previous Advent of Code solutions, so you can check those out. I also upload educational videos once a day and previous streams, so check all that out. I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I announce my streams in 2 places. I'm also streaming every day for Advent of Code, so stop by for that as well. Hey, what's up, Feed Scraw? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I usually say what I'm going to be working on, and then usually it happens. Sometimes it doesn't, but you know, that's the way things go. And I also announce them on the Discord, which you guys are free to join. It's a nice little community of people. There's a beginner's channel. If you're just starting out in programming and you want to learn stuff, you can ask questions there, and a lot of knowledgeable people can answer them. We also have an Advent of Code channel if you're up to speed on that, or you want to get up to speed on that, and you can, you know, join the private leaderboard or ask questions about problems or stuff like that. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go.